Welcome to Prime Time, everybody. We are here to try out a brand new game here on the channel, and this is StarRupture, as you can see from the title screen. Really sick opening title screen. I like the way that this looks. This is cool. But this is a cool little sponsored show from the developers Creepy Jar. They were nice enough to send me a copy of the game that we are going to go ahead and explore as they're working towards their first major title update with new features and such like that. Creepy Jar is well known for the other survival game out there called Green Hell. I have not played it myself, but I know that it is well regarded in the survival, I guess, community as a cool game. And this sounded like a really good idea. It sounds like a more combat and I guess procedurally generated kind of Satisfactory, which is something that really sounds like it's going to be fun for me. So, hey all, this is Future Tuiser jumping in here to cover for Past Tuiser. I'm not sure where I got the info that StarRupture is procedurally generated, but it is in fact a handcrafted map. Apologies for the mistake, and we'll kick it back to Past Tuiser now. I know very little about what's going on other than that just general premise. And I guess that we're, convicts, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know a whole lot about it, but we're going to go ahead and get started here. So, let's see. Just a message of the day thing. All right, so we're going to start a new game. I don't know. We're just going to call it Ducci, I guess. Single player, friends only, invite only. We're just going to go with single player. Custom game. I'm curious what kind of customization you'll be able to offer in a game. That's neat. Well, let's go ahead and see what happens when I hit start. Okay, autosave. And all right. Okay, all right. Oh. Okay, so are these... We are convicts, okay. All right. So we got the biologist, Samuel. He's convicted of terrorist attacks, illegal medical practice. Specialization is in xenobiology, medicine, and sleeve production. His previous occupation was the Alaxium mine. He's good-hearted, anti-government intellectual, hates the IRO, always ready to make a sacrifice, very proud and ready to fight to defend the weak. Weaknesses, exaggerated sense of justice. Okay, this kind of sounds a little bit like me. Uh-oh. Let's see. Chris Bonnet, the scientist, convicted of classified astrophysics, quantum field theory, multidimensional mathematics are his specialties. Previous occupation, classified. Characteristics, always the smartest person in the room, very analytical and logical while not practical in his statements. Weaknesses, tremendous lack of social skills. Okay, this also sounds a little bit like me. The engineer is Maeve, convicted of smuggling drugs and dangerous materials, aiding terrorists. Apparently she and Samuel were acquainted. Specialized in engineering of space excavation machines. Previous occupation was a lunar penal colony. Like what? She was in a lunar penal colony and then got sent to whatever this is? Or was she working at a lunar penal colony? Characteristics, disobedient, sharp-tongued, highly intelligent, can cause trouble. Weaknesses, her family. And then we've got the soldier, Han. Convicted of desertion. Specialization, interplanetary warfare, close combat operations, and crowd control. Previous occupation, military prison, and Panuka. Characteristics, he's obedient, careful, and loyal, always planning his every move, values honor and duty above all else. Natural born leader. Weaknesses, none. Okay. So, I don't know if these are actually going to mean anything. in the game, like whether they have like skills or something like that, or if this is just these are 4 different models and they have backstories and yeah, something like that. I'm not sure. I feel like the engineer might be the best one to start with. Depends upon how much combat there is though. So I think I'm gonna try Maeve the engineer and hope it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Hey Wolf, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Creepy Jerry is a dope name for a dev.
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing holistic scan.
I'm sorry you're tired, Wolf. Okay, so...
Life vitals normal. Prisoner E4101, welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Clavid Corporation begins right now.
Outstanding.
Hello.
Okay.
I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you
Oh, they
have
would they?
experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Okay.
Right away? No breakfast or coffee? You're not much different from the colony overseers.
Okay. Okay, so we got a personal storage, we got regeneration chambers, so... Oh, okay, so it's just if you die, you come back here. Got it, okay. Mainframe, okay. Well, okay, dear convicts, welcome the first team of the new Argos project. Claywood Corporation is honored to welcome you to the surface of Arcadia 7, located in the Ruptura system in the URV-X galaxy. Your presence as the first team after more than half a century of stagnation marks a new chapter in the history of humanity and the future of our company. Your mission is to extract, process, automate, and ship the resources required on Earth. At the same time, we require you to explore and document this undiscovered world, a potential new Earth. You were chosen for a reason. Each of you has unique talents and experiences that make you invaluable pioneers. While your past may have been difficult, Claywood Corporation offers you a chance for redemption and a fresh start. Each completed order brings you closer to the freedom you long for. Good luck. Yours sincerely, the Claywood Corporation team. Oh my god. What? Okay. This is certainly a premise. I love this. This is absurd. So it's Avatar with convicts. Got it. Basic item printer. Okay. Choose material used by the building tool to set up basic structures. Okay, so we don't have anything yet. So this is our crafting thing, or crafting bench for right now. All right, I guess let's go.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Ruptura system.
Oh, that just looks cool.
The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Okay, so explore the planet to find the meteor, obtain a meteor heart. I'm going to use 1 to equip the harvester. Okay, so this is like our mining beam. Okay, that's cool. I love the way this looks already. This is gorgeous. So can you not just extract anything? This game feels more streamlined than satisfactory. Well, I don't, we literally just got started. We've been here for like 5 minutes, man. Give it a chance. There's plenty of time for something to not work out. Oh, okay, cool. I have a double jump, which is energy based. Energy also controls my sprint. Like, Satisfactory is a good game. I don't want to knock Satisfactory. Like, I've seen some really cool stuff. Oh, what is that? What the heck is that, man? As Satisfactory serves you, and this actually is something guiding you. Okay, all right, that's fair. I mean, this is cool. I do like good tutorials like this. It gives you kind of a way to jump in, but this is really nice terrain. And like, you can see, look how far out that is. Like, what is that out there? Like, that looks like a structure almost. But I think this is what they mean by meteors, so. Okay. Is that the meteor hurt? That's helium, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Like, it is an Unreal 5 game, so it's not surprising. Okay, so there's an overheat built in this. While you do have infinite ammo, there's a heat gauge, it looks like you can see, that's draining. Yeah, there's a heat gauge on the side. And it actually says heat, I can see it now. Okay, all right, titanium, wolfram, calcium, and meteorite heart, okay. Equip the building tool and choose base core from the menu. Place the base core to set up the central point of your base. Press A to equip the building tool. So I don't know if I want to do the base like right here. I think I want to get something a little, maybe a little more flat. Your first run, you made a nice pond side base just so you could look out the window and admire the little pond here. Well, oh, so you have this pond too, or? Because I was under the impression that each world was was differently generated. It wasn't going, they weren't all going to be the same. Location, location, location. Location is incredibly important. We got it. You watching Orville as the late mill? How is that? Like, I've heard good things about the later parts of the show. I've heard that the first season or two might be a bit of a slog, though. Wow, yeah, like, there's all sorts of debris. There's, you know, some sort of, I don't know if that's a dish or something over there, or the remains of one. There's buildings over there. There is stuff all over. And whatever the hell that is either a crashed spaceship or the biggest fucking laser cannon I have ever seen in my life. All right. We'll go ahead and build the thing now. All right, so it said 8, right? Where's that B? Ah, okay. It's B, not 8. All right, base core. And let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll set it. We'll set it right there.
Good work. You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
Okay, so terrain is not like something you can break down. It actually has to be some discrete node as opposed to something, as opposed to just a random rock, which, okay, we can go with that. Ooh, this one's a big one. Gonna take a little bit to get this one. Come on, and got it! Just in time. All right, so I got my 12 wolfram. I need a little bit more titanium. It looks like it knocks some little chunks out when I did that.
Working here seems a lot better than at the penal colony. We definitely have better equipment.
The Claywood Corporation spares no expense to ensure its workers have access to the best possible equipment.
Mostly because there's no way to get anything else.
I got used to seeing only gray rocks against a dark sky.
We're glad you like it. Arcadia can be beautiful compared to other celestial bodies.
Though I have this nagging feeling I'll regret saying that.
This is titanium
I am
too.
unable to predict your
Ooh.
feelings, but if I can give you some advice, I suggest enjoying the moment while it lasts.
Because we're gonna put you to work real soon. So this is a titanium, I guess, deposit, for lack of a better term. And it does look like it's degrading. Like, look at it compared to the one up top, which appears to also be titanium. This one looks a little more beat up. I'm curious if it's eventually just gonna break apart. Like, I assume it's going to, right? It's not just a I'm closer to it thing. I mean, is it whoa. Or maybe it's just this little sector, because that looks like a different color compared to the other one. The rest of it. Damn, okay. I'm wondering if maybe we're just gonna need a lot of titanium, and that's just, these little deposits are just very big. It also might be that we have some way to automatically or bulk mine things like that, I'm assuming, at some point. But we gotta go back to the ship to get to the printer. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they want to give you the best materials they can, because my assumption is that it would take a lot of effort to get stuff out here. So if you don't send them with good gear in the first place, it just means that they're not going to be able to do a good job. So, no. All right, I need 120. Geez. Okay, so I need to do 12 of these, it looks like. We'll do 20.
Now build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from
Oh, there's no build
Arcadia's
time on it. It's just
Remember
automatic.
that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
Because a comfortable worker is a productive worker. Right, folks? Isn't that how that works?
Looks good. Good stuff.
Okay, so hydro bulbs are, that's hydro bulb, right? I wonder,
Come to mama.
is there an eating mechanic we're gonna run into at some point, or a thirst? Because these seem like they might be good for hydration, maybe. All right, so we need to build a habitat. And you know what? Yeah, we'll do the same. We'll build it next to the water too. Look out at the little pond here. And then we'll build an airlock to get in. Probably want to get some stairs, I'm thinking. Just do it
Now
right there.
that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you
Can
will
I
always
get
have it
stairs?
you
Is that a
want, thus
thing?
Optimizing your work.
Okay. I guess I gotta do this. All right. I guess we'll make the printer with the icons to the left. Oh, there are survival things over there. Okay. So let's see. Is there a good oh, there's only a single over here. So let's do that.
Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
Okay. We'll stick that right there. Use the corporate terminal to get the level 1 rewards. Okay, training corporation. Let's see. Fictional corporation. Okay, so claim orbital cargo launcher, solar generator level 1, and basic. Oh, there's our stairs. Okay, all right.
The first reward was free, but you'll have to work for the next one.
No!
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift.
I'm sorry, what?
Light years in seconds.
Is that what that is? Is that a rift? Oh God. All right, so what do we need to build or to get that going? Well, actually, first things first, where are my stairs? Can I do stairs? Stairs. And you rotate R, okay. Can I not? There we go, okay. There. Now I don't need to jump into my house. Okay. There's nothing bad ever came from saying just launch the stuff we want into the rift in the sky. I'm sure it'll be fine. It worked out just great for the event horizon. You know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. However, I think I need some more of that. So I think I've got enough materials to make more. As I didn't make all of the building blocks or things that I needed, or I could. So let's just make it all. 520. I think I'll be okay for now. However, I see something else in here. We got, oh God, okay. So we got pistol ammo, standard ammo, and shotgun ammo. Okay. So, ooh. And turrets, ooh. Heavy ammo, okay. Power cells. So these are things I gotta work on getting. All right, so let's go ahead and build our launcher thing. I don't want to have that near the house though. Like, we'll stick that over here. Ever connection transfers power. To transfer power between buildings, connect them with their platforms. Buildings can be connected directly or by using additional platforms. Each element conducts power. Connections work across multiple elevation levels. As long as you see the appropriate indicator, power will be transmitted. Okay. All right, so I need power, I guess. I don't think that's going to work. I think that's going to be a problem. Give me that back. Try it again. We'll put it next to it, like, here. They'll point out that one. That's bad. Okay. Select a commission in the OCL. Okay, so I gotta actually go to the terminal, right? Or no, I gotta go to the launcher and select something. Okay. So I select a job with the launcher. And it just wants some titanium. So I gotta go find some. All right, that's fine. That's easy enough. Titanium! Much mining later.
You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired
Let's do another
new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
That's because that's still working, right? Yes, okay. It still runs while I'm not there. Good. I'm sorry, Tay. That sucks a little bit. I guess let's go ahead and oh, there we are. Ore extractor.
For you. Can you guess what they're for?
I used these machines on Mars. The rails are for drones that will carry resources between buildings. As for the ore excavator, I refuse to say what it does. I have many years of mining experience.
Lack of knowledge is nothing to be embarrassed about. The ore excavator excavates ores.
You don't say. That explains everything.
I never would have guessed. Never in a million years would I have guessed that it was, that it excavates ore. Okay. So that's still ticking away, right? No? Yeah, it is. Okay, so it's respond. Oh, I love the way this is working. This is cool. So in like another 30 seconds, I'm going to have the level 3. But while we're waiting, let's go see if we can set up that excavator. We're probably going to need to set up some power. Connect the excavator with the OCL using drone rail. Okay, so I need to build it on the thing. We're just gonna stick it. Oh, I gotta get out of here. All right, so this thing is actually pretty big. All right, so every connected element can transfer power. Connecting it using rails allows you to transfer power and resources. So, okay, that's gonna be over a longer distance. Shit, I did that the wrong way. I gotta turn that, I think. I might need to turn that. Yeah. I am going to... Yeah, we're gonna want to turn that. So we're actually gonna come back into this. We're gonna deconstruct it. I am happy that when you deconstruct things, it looks like you get the full cost back. Because I could see people making big mistakes without realizing it. And then they're kind of screwed out of things. So that's nice. I like that. Rail. And that means I'm probably actually going to want to change the position of my ooh, oh. Build more power sources to, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so I need more power sources. That's fine. That is easy. How much power do I need? And you know what? Let's actually just come on over here. We'll just drop another power station here.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners.
This is so stupid.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my pass. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
After that inspiring message from Annika, we get our analysis station up and running. Okay, and then I can stick some of these in there. Let's do the hydro bulbs.
Useful information.
Once
Oh
you
shit, it got
research
all.
enough plants,
And then
send the data
immediately
to our
regret
scientists
everything.
and claim your reward.
This is gonna cost me.
In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them.
We'll stick one of those in there. How many data points do I need?
It's time for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful
Oh,
to
you just
corporations,
hit level
since
up.
they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the
I'm sure this is gonna be
Corporation.
very
So you're telling
pleasant
me
and nice.
all of the tax laws only apply to the solar system?
Bro, the mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo, legally none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
Have I mentioned lately just how much I fucking hate capitalism? And how much I hate tech and finance bros? Like, I swear to God, I'm going to run across somebody who is going to be doing their best Elon Musk impression, and I'm going to have to shoot something. Okay. Deconstruct rail between excavator and orbital cargo launcher. Build a smelter. Connect the excavator to the smelter and the OCL. Select titanium bar recipe in smelter. Produce bars. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna need to, all right, so what I gotta do is break down this. And what I can probably do is build the smelter here-ish. Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. I can't just hook it right in. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So we go into, we're gonna do F to get rid of that. We go back into our build. Rails. And then that hooks back to this, right? No? Okay, so never mind. So cancel. And then, okay, now that can go in. And then this, you can copy a building, press Z button. Okay, I'm not sure what copying does. Then this can now go into here. Now I need to get into the smelter until I want to do titanium. And that's interesting. It's got a request writer. I don't know what that means. Okay, so oh my God, little tiny drone. They're so cute. They're like little ants. That's awesome. Okay, so my question is, can the smelter handle all of that traffic? That's the real question, I think. And also, what is that supposed to be? Unfortunately, Pastuiser has the memory of a goldfish and doesn't realize it's the original rail terminal he placed 10 minutes ago. Oh, wow, that is actually... So it can almost handle it? Not quite. Huh, training completed. Your basic training on Arcadia 7 is over, but it's only the beginning of your sentence. Collect resources, optimize production, defend your base, and try to survive. Other players can now join your game. StarRupture is in early access. Some elements are still work in progress. Expect some content, more content, and improvements in future game updates. Yada, yada, yada. Cool. Have a nice sentence.
Agua.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so...
Great job. This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life...
So,
or
is this
lives,
actually
rather,
sending
learning from
things?
it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own
They want
safety.
titanium, so we'll
I
go
will
ahead
now
and do
remove the
that.
Introductory training restrictions. Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector
There it
disconnected.
goes. Okay, so
Communications
only
channel
if it
active.
needs it is it going to send
Awakening
it.
other crew members. Ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off
Is
your
there...
debt. Good luck.
This almost feels
Can you hear
like
me?
the same premise.
What was that?
Oh, don't worry. It's only B1690.
Okay, I was a little
one of
freaked
your
out by that for a
buttons.
second.
You're connected via audio, even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
The human brain can't go on for too long without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You'll also get this opportunity.
Everything?
Relax.
So,
you have nothing to be ashamed
By
of.
sleeve, do they mean people? Okay, so we've got our first setup here. I'm actually kind of curious if I see the wormhole. Okay, I guess I can't see the wormhole. God, this is a pretty game. I love this. All right, so let's actually jump back into the house and check out what the console was telling us. I know I said I liked having the stairs there, but I don't really need them. I can just jump. So we get the Selenian Corporation. I'm going with this one. Oh, you can use data points to level up as well. Okay. So the data points or what they're requesting. So I wonder, is there a wolfram deposit that I can find somewhere? The wolfram seems like it's that red color. And so what I guess I could do is if I find some, I could theoretically also...
I'm getting better at this.
Oh,
Come to mama.
apparently there's leveling up of your stats. Huh. Okay, I did not realize there was a level up system here. Interesting. All right, I don't have anything on it yet, but good to know. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't have a gun yet. Before I start
Looks good.
exploring, I should probably try to figure that out. Because I feel like going to fight the arachnids without a gun feels like a really bad idea. Even though I assume what we're going to find here is rather docile compared to what we'll see later on. So can I make... I can't make any of this yet. So actually, let's take a look. All right, maybe we want to work on getting Griffiths up first. Okay. Yeah. Let's work on Griffith so I can get a gun.
Now that we have a new goal, like any good capitalist pawn, I set out to expand the means of production, building a new core, extractor, and adding a second rail path to the smelter. But not everything works immediately. And the best solution seems to be adding more power generation.
And we'll do a couple of these. And okay, I think I see drone on the first track to the left. Do I see a drone on the second track yet? No? Not yet? Wonder if I just needed a second more power? Okay. Yeah. I think I saw some come out. What's going on? Let's take a look. So why is it taking so long to send? Because it's got tons of titanium ore. I wondered if it has something to do with the request thing on the smelter.
Come to mama.
Because there's an option to like request drones. I don't know if like different speeds. Hi, does that change things? Does that now just start sending it like crazy? Because like when it first started, it was just sending that out like gangbusters. It was all backed up. And now it's just really slow and I'm not sure why. Because it's... Okay, so why is it stopping? Okay, so why is it not sending? Okay, that's switched off. Okay, so... Is it the smelter that's the problem? Is the smelter too full? You're 500 pages the past 6 years, now you're just in a rut. I mean, it's sometimes how it goes. Like, sometimes being creative is hard. Okay, that's the issue. Okay. The issue is that it has created all of the titanium bars it can hold, and so therefore it can only it'll only request 2 at a time to make a new bar once one has been sent. Okay, that makes sense. Is there a way to speed this up? I suppose I could set up a second launcher. Where is the launcher? There. I could set up another launcher and then split the rails with a connector so that it will send it'll send to both of them. That could be, I could do it that way. So what I could do is actually, let's take the titanium out of there.
Nice.
And let's watch. I'm pretty sure that, yeah. Look at that line, it's coming. Oh Lord, it's coming. Oh, that is full. It's actually too much for the rail system. That's awesome. Oh, that is pretty. Okay, all right. So that is ultimately our issue, is that we don't have, just like in every other system, it's your choke points that are the problem. So Yeah, I need to go get some more wolfram. My question is, do I have enough to do I can do an ore excavator for wolfram. This is awesome. I love this. This is cool. Hey, Pickles, what's up? How you doing? Okay, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is now we're gonna send this here.
Squirrel.
Doing all right? Hope all is well. All is doing pretty well right now. We're kind of feeling our way around how to do this. It's got some really interesting stuff going on. So for anybody who has no idea what we're playing we're playing StarRupture. It is bring it turkey. Yay! I'm talking about StarRupture, you butthead. That's right, get out of here. It is kind of a survival logistics game. Very similar in idea to Satisfactory, but it does seem to be a bit more focused on the survival side of things in addition to logistics. So I'm just now trying to get a handle on how some of this works. Okay, so I think what we're gonna wanna do, if I can set up, oh, I'm gonna be short the power now, damn. All right, so I guess I was gonna try to be sneaky about this and just pull out of the excavator, but it's not gonna work without power, and I don't have power right now. I can't make power without having more fulcrum. So what I probably should figure out also see, I'm just thinking in my head, the most efficient way to do things would be to have the smelter, have one smelter, it dedicated to each product. And then after I am done smelting a specific thing, or when it's done smelting, what it does is it'll go out the rail, it'll hit another connector, and that connector will send you one of two places. It'll send you to either the launcher if it needs it, or it'll send you to some sort of storage warehouse if it doesn't. And then I'm hoping ideally that the launcher, or that the storage thing, oh, that not Wolfram? There we go. Is that the storage warehouse, whatever we want to call it, will have the ability to circle out with a second rail to a connector that'll lead in there. This is gonna be really complicated to get this set up to kind of either store it or use it, you know? Because unfortunately, right now, our extractors aren't doing anything because the smelter can only do so much. And actually looking at it, the fact that I don't see anything going out or coming in, I think the order might be done, meaning that we can dedicate, or maybe, is it done? Actually, I'm not sure now. It's getting there. Okay, so not quite.
I don't get it, Sam. What's so interesting in beetles or flowers?
They're part of the world we live in and are inextricably connected to it. We wouldn't exist without beetles or flowers.
We wouldn't exist without fundamental forces. Beetles and flowers can be easily replaced with automated systems. You can't replace electromagnetism.
You'd really want to live in a world without plants?
I wouldn't mind it.
There it goes. And now it's dumping out more titanium. Okay. So there was unfortunately a limit to what it could hold here. See, this is what I mean. We need a storage thing of some sort. Because it can only export so fast. Because each one of those is one export. And so it takes, what, how long to export? That takes like a full, like 5 seconds. Hideously inefficient. And I think I'm gonna have a chat with somebody's supervisor about how to fix that. But that's not what we're gonna worry about right this second. We're gonna get in here We're gonna make some more building block stuff. Make all that we can. All right, so that's 183. That should cover us for power. And then another smelter. Okay. We are going to make a smelter that is going to handle specifically the wolfram.
Bandits and monsters alike are starting to fear that swing.
Hey, RJ, thanks for the sub, buddy. 11 months, my man. Thank you so much. And actually, the other thing I wanted to set up is I wanted to set up another launcher. Where was the launch? Oh, that did a bad. Let's actually set up the launcher first. This is gonna be really cool if this works the way I want it to.
Well, you might need to sharpen it.
Well, thank you for the sub as well. I appreciate you. All right, so there. Now what we do is we set up a rail connector and dropping some biddies, RJ. Thank you. Can't sleep at the moment. Neighbor is the girlfriend over. Sometimes that's how it goes, RJ. It's sometimes how it goes. You're off to Cornwall in a week, though. What's in Cornwall? We are going to get rid of that. And then we are going to make rail. And then the rail can go into there. And it can also go into there. And then if we go into here, we should be able to set up the same order. So now hopefully it can also send out things. So now we can send out twice as quickly. There it goes, there it goes. See, look at that. All right. Wait, this is an RPG? I mean, it's kind of RPG-ish. Like, apparently there is leveling up. Apparently, like, right here, there's leveling up here. There's experience. It's an RPG. I promise. All right, so we're almost done with this one. I guess the other question is, what other upgrades can we get? I'm assuming that we can get the launcher to work. Either it sends out more per load, or it's something that we can send it out faster, I'm hoping, at some point. Oh, there you go. Storage depot. It's building drone, multi-rails. Okay, just looking through some of this stuff here. Peaceful few days in what is Cornwall. Also meeting another streamer. Okay. Need some proper Cornish pastries, pirate cheese, and cream teas. It's 10 hours on the train. I hope that's a relaxing experience.
So you were a soldier?
That's right.
Then I have a question. How can you sleep knowing everything you had to do in the name of the IRO?
I don't sleep too well. But not because of the orders I carried out, but because of the ones I didn't.
So even after your sentencing, you're still on their side?
No. I'm on our side. All of us. The side of peace.
We are not going to be friends.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments.
Nice. Okay.
Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your RC7, which will certainly help in surviving on Arcadia with the planet's dangers.
Wonderful.
Okay. So
And
then.
why would we need it on a peaceful mission?
Oh.
Arcadia 7 still has some surprises left in store for you.
Now I can make pistol ammo. Let's just make what we can. Oh, did I really only make 10 shots? Oh, Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so... Well, that gives us something to work with in case something tries to kill us. I will now have the ability to shoot it, not kill it in the time that I shot at it, and then scream. All right, so now I have a fully set up smelting station for both wolfram and titanium that is now connected to both of my launchers. Okay, cool. I guess maybe I should just go make some ammo, more ammo, and just start going exploring. Because I can't really do any of that storage stuff I was talking about just yet. Because I don't have the level ups for it, unfortunately. I think the next thing to do will be to get stuff for clever robotics, which will be wolfram. But once I have that, then I can start setting up places to stick things. Because I don't have any real storage right now, which is kind of shitty, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't see anything that I can do just yet. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and make some ammo. Okay, 7 building blocks makes me 10 shots. So I think that should be enough. 102 shots. Hopefully that's enough. That's a 9-round magazine. Okay. Why are you betting against poor Arj? What did he ever do to you? I'm also going to see...
The Selenian Corporation thanks you for your shipment.
Okay.
Your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Before I go anywhere, let's go ahead and check those rewards. And then we'll start up Wolfram. Fabricator. A basic production building utilizes nanoscale printing to make products.
Ourselves for a wave.
Wait, what? I missed that. Oh, something about a wave? Like a wave of what? A wave of enemies? Oh, everything just got really fucking quiet. Oh, this is kind of spooky. Okay. I missed what she said. Something about a wave. I am concerned. I'm going to get this going. Clever robotics, go. Okay, we'll take the bars.
That's just what I need.
Go. Does the sky look different to anybody? Like more angry? Yeah. Okay. The sky looks really angry right about now. Wave warning. Okay. All right, folks. Look at the sun. Stare right at it. Nothing bad will happen. Ever. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm going to get inside. I'm a little afraid of this. No. Open airlock.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare
Oh. Oh, shit! What the fuck was that? Okay. Right, like... Yeah, the ground is fucked. Jeez. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay, so I'm just gonna hang out for a minute. Jesus. It's definitely August in Florida or Texas. Well, at least my buildings look like they have not been destroyed. Does, like, this goes away at some point, right? Right?
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Okay, cool. It does make a bigger window. All right, I can go outside now, right?
Necesito agua.
Hmm. Okay, so it is really important to gather materials.
Moist and delicious.
Because apparently the sun just actively incinerates shit from time to time. Okay, okay. I'm not sure what to do if I need, you know, water or anything now. Do these need to be cooled down or are they okay? All right, oh, what's that? I was about to go exploring and this would have sucked so much. Okay, so what's this?
What is this?
This is
Ignedium.
a cosmic mineral that's good at storing heat, but also releases it quickly. It can help you cool your base. But hurry, if not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
Okay, so does it expire if I don't use it? No. Okay, it doesn't have like a time limit or anything. But it also probably disappears quickly. It looks like though that the ground is starting to green up again in some ways. I'm not sure if that is just the way the ground looks or something else. There is still apparently water. Even though things have been like flash fried. You're sad about your pond base at this moment too? I mean, yeah, it does kind of suck a little bit. I'm curious if things will return to what they were before at some point. This just feels a little bleak. I do want to see what that is though. This is cool. I mean, it's really hot out, but it's cool. Oh, it's another meteorite. Got it. All right. Got the meteorite heart. The meteorite heart is really important. Ooh. Because it lets you expand the base. What is that? Hello.
What is that?
That is an excellent question. That looks like something that's smashed into the ground. Radiation. Cool. Good to know. So don't get near that. Is that like some alien nuke? So yeah, now I'm curious, like, how do I get more food and water? If everything's been wiped clear. Like, and are all of the critters dead now, too? Like, I also don't know, is that a glitch or is that actual vegetation returning? Critters maybe not dead? Nope, no, it's not a critter. Huh. That was almost bad. Like, this is a cool mechanic. I just don't know how it works just yet. Okay. It does appear things are greening up more. So it might just be a case of I need to...
Hey, S8466. How should I address you?
Sergeant is fine.
You can call me Doctor.
B1690 has a doctorate too.
Yes, but I have more of them.
And? Oh, I got it. We can call him Prick Doctor. Or Dr. Prick. We're in your Discord server trying to do some other stuff and set up for next stream while sick. Okay. I mean, don't fight, don't work too hard. Give your body a chance to relax and heal. But I'm glad you're keeping busy. What is that? What are these? Yeah, things are definitely growing.
Necesito agua.
I don't have any water to give you. Yeah, things are definitely greening up. But I don't have any water. That's my big problem. My big problem right now. So there's a non-zero chance I'm just gonna die because I don't have any water.
I see you've approached the geoscanner.
Oh.
You can use it
A
to see
dead
the
body.
surrounding area.
Okay.
I will open the dead body. Oh, do you have anything? Aqua fluid.
Just what I
Clever
need.
Robotics has received its order. A reward for fulfilling the order is waiting for you in the terminal.
We're gonna go ahead and drink the water.
Tasty.
Oh, but toxicity. Yay.
I'm getting better and better.
Oh. Did I just got like serious level ups apparently from this. Damn. Uh-oh. Incoming bugs! Kablamo! Fuck your bugs!
What the frag was that?
They're vermin, the main threat on this planet.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin
Exploder
are a bit more
bio.
unpredictable.
Why didn't you warn us that we'd be fighting some overgrown...
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
even know what.
The green is
The
back.
ILO imposed a TS9 top secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside
Of
from
course they
high-ranking
did.
officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Claywood was here.
Thanks.
You should have told us. You knew.
Well, we gave you guns. You should have known. It's corporate fox. All right, so there's some more Hydra. Okay, so eventually... Oh, maybe not more Hydra bulbs? There it
Looks
goes.
good.
There we go.
Good stuff.
So eventually, it does look like the flora and fauna all come back. That's good. it does mean that I should probably spend a fair amount of my time gathering up a lot of these resources to make sure that when things go to hell, I have things to survive.
With the worst of the wave over, it's time to head back and set up the next round of exports. The first step of which is to figure out how to make wolfram wire. This is important because exports now have different values in the OCL, meaning more refined products is the solution to the issue of exports being slower than production. And while we do get distracted by the shiny new recipe station,
okay, so
congratulations. You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
Okay.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory, as well as transfer fees.
yeah, we can't be having those
It's the Claywood
transfer fees.
Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
I kind of hope that like the end game development allows you to shoot Mr. Claywood, because I need this. I need to. All right, let's take a look at the recipe station then. What do we got? So, okay, so, oh, okay. So this is not like recipes for food, it's recipes for the other areas. Okay, okay. So your fabricator could just make the materials. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the wire is a basic thing. That's neat. Anyway. So what we were gonna work on here was figuring out a setup for fabricators so we can make things. So what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna tear this down. And tear that down too. So we wanna make a fabricator. And that are right there. Oh wait, no, that's gonna be too close. So I forgot I gotta do a connector. Fabricator, like there. And then I do a connector here. We can do a rail. It'll go from here to there, here to there, here to there. Oh, you can take two. Okay. All right, all right. Hang on a second. Before I do anything else then, let's take a look at what you need for input.
Biologist, as an expert in that field, you must find the vermin interesting.
I find them terrifying.
So eventually
They're
you're
just
gonna
animals.
need...
They've evolved and survived in extreme conditions. They understand Arcadia much better than we do.
We'll be the ones to conquer it in the end.
Okay, so eventually you're gonna need fabricators chaining into other fabric. Or can you just okay, or can a fabricator make the rod and the wire and then use that as an input to make the rotor? We're probably going to want to play around with this. For right now, we're going to focus on the Wolfram wire because that's what we need. So we're going to go ahead and get our rail. And again, we can rejigger all of this later. And then what we can do... Yeah. So if we need raw materials for whatever reason, we send it straight here. And then if we need the processed materials, it goes in here. And it looks like I just need more power. And we're just going to continue to build more power stations. Not too close. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So now... let's get... all right, we're gonna take that back. That's fine. What are they... who wanted the wire? You wanted the wire. You also wanted the wire. I think Clever Robotics is what I wanted to work on. Because you can continue to send just the Wolfram bars and get +1, or you can do the wire and be +5. And that might be kind of how we get that more efficient transport, is that we're sending more requisition dense materials. Yeah, I wanted to get the storage depot because that's something I can use to kind of streamline the setup over here. Got it. Clever Robotics, we're going to choose that. Because I would either need to send 1,500 of these, or we're going to need to send 300 wire. There we go. Beautiful. Now, when the logistics just work, it just feels so good, doesn't it? Oh, this is great. I think ultimately how you'd want to do this though is you'd want to go in, and for each kind of material you can make, you're gonna want to have your own fabricator. And then each of those fabricators is going to be hooked to a storage position, or it's going to feed into a launcher. So that you always have the things you need. And if you start an order, you can just immediately go. This is going to be really cool to plan out. Like, I might need to get out like pencil and paper and start planning out how things would work. And I'm wondering if later on you can make these more efficient. Because right now this takes 4 seconds to make. So that's a bit of time. You could theoretically set up more than one and just feed them that way. But that might get really complicated with your connectors very quickly. Whereas it would be better to just make a better fabricator at some point. I don't know if that's possible.
What do you think of the technical resources for this mission?
They're amazing. All of these printed buildings are frickin' awesome. It's too bad we can't play with all of them right away.
I have to admit, I'm also rather impressed.
Now I wonder if I can extend out our shelter. Yeah, so what we can do is we can build another connector. All right, so how do the connectors work? Building require. So I need to make another habitat. If I make another habitat, I can just hook it right to this one with a connector. Do I need to have space for that connector? No, they need to be right on top of each other. Got it. I do love that you can just refund things completely 100%. All right, come on, let's hook that in. Just get it right on top of it. There we go. Go to full, and then I need the horizontal connector. Do I need to be in the habitat to make this work? Okay, so building requires habitat. Okay, so how does this work? Yeah, you get all of your resources back when you build something, when you break something down. So how does this work? Do I need... So it says that it requires habitat. Why do I, if I do another, do I need 2 airlocks? Is that the issue? Oh, okay. So, I wonder if that's the problem. Or maybe it's because I have a viewport there.
5 minutes later.
After finally getting the vertical connector working. Huh, all right, that's weird. We'll try the horizontal one more time. And because I don't think I tried this setup. Let's try getting rid of the airlock. Let's try getting rid of that airlock. And then let's try the horizontal connector. There it is. Just popped. I had it for a second. There we go. Okay. So buildings need to be connected. They need to be touching each other. And then you can set down a horizontal connector. Okay. All right. Now the next question I have is, can you...
StarRupture activity detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
We got enough water for this? Because it literally just popped up, hey, you should drink some water, you dummy.
Delicious.
Right, I should be good on water. And probably... Everything gets so quiet when this happens. I want to try one more thing here. All right, now, if I go up, can I do a horizontal? That's a shame. All right, I was kind of hoping that it would make one big opening as opposed to
I'm really
3
impressed
separate
by your
ones.
skills. Where did you learn your trade?
On the moon, Mars, but mainly from my
we can
dad.
do all of it?
You work together.
Only on Earth. Dad's afraid of flying through space, but he could fix a spaceship in midair.
Huh. Okay. So that's kind of a shame that we can't do that. But we have more or less figured out how to do most of the construction stuff. I am going to set up more windows. I wish you could do larger windows so you could see this better, because that just looks really friggin' cool. That is just wow. Here it comes.
Rupture's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
This is so neat, though.
Warning. The planet is being incinerated.
You don't say. This is, it's cool. Yeah. That is. That's heavy, man. That's heavy.
Following our second rupture, we head back out to grab some Ignisium and chat with Gal.
Gal, I wanted to send a message to my sister. Is that possible?
Your rights were written down and presented to you as Appendix 6A in your contract.
I didn't get that appendix.
Exactly.
Because fuck you, that's why. Oh, God, I just... Like, you have to laugh because it's so fucking ridiculous, but at the same time, god damn, do I hate capitalism. Because this is... It is parody, but it's pretty fucking close, I feel like.
Anyway, after the green returns to Arcadia 7, it's time to think through optimization of the factory.
What I can do is... We're gonna set up a connector. I'm just trying to figure out how to best set this up. So we're gonna do a rail connector. Like here. We are going to break this. Do a rail that comes out and goes in. And then we'll have it goes into there. We'll have another one that then goes into. And so now it's going to send all those bars that we don't need to this. So I think what I need to do is set this up in a way so that I have 3 different feeders. One, that feed into it, go into these. It's going to be one for raw materials, one for processed materials, and then one for finished goods. And then each of those is also going to need a feeder, or I guess a way to send it either to a storehouse or to send it to the launcher.
I quickly replicate the same setup for the other smelter. However, I end up forgetting one key fact. Rails only go in one direction, meaning I've created a dead end for products. And while it's not an issue yet, it's gonna come up later.
Gonna need to move. I think the way that this is gonna have to work is that ultimately I'm gonna have my raw materials come in from some, East bumfuck, whatever, wherever. Before it hits a smelter or some sort of processing station, there is going to be some sort of junction where it can go to storage or it can go to a smelter or a processor of some sort. And then before it would hit a processor, there's going to be another junction that can either accept the pass-through straight from the raw materials, or it can accept it from a storehouse. And that's going to be kind of the way this works. There's always going to be, it's going to have a junction on each side, or it's going to be every station is going to have a junction on either side that is going to lead to a storehouse. And that is going to double for things like, say, the fabricator. So there's going to be a junction. Actually, no. Yeah, actually, no, wait. Yeah, because it's going to have to take from the storehouse, or it has to take from the smelter direct. Oh, okay. Thing. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of those, because that should be enough to finish the titanium plates. Or was it titanium plates, or was it something else? I was working on upgrading something. This game was. Fabricator. Oh, I need a 300 for this. Whoops. Oh no, I wanted this. Titanium sheets are done. I can now insert the rest of those. I need another 279 to finish beams. And I think the next exploration things I need to figure out is I need to figure out where to find calcium, and I need to figure out where to find serpent bolts. Those two are going to be very important because the calcium is needed for another upgrade. It's going to be another smelter, I guess, input and output. And then the bulbs allow me to make more efficient food and water, which is going to be very important for later, I'm assuming. I don't see anything outwardly that looks like calcium. Like that looks like more titanium out there. The red stuff is the wolfram, so I don't know what calcium looks like. Could that be it out there? Is that another deposit? Because we can get calcium from the meteors. That seems like a horrendously inefficient way to do things. So I think we're just going to start taking a look around and see what we can find. Maybe we get lucky. I am a little concerned with maybe getting caught out in the open when a wave comes, but I kind of think that's a risk that we're going to have to take in order to find more stuff. Like, is that calcium? Oh, I think that might be calcium, actually. Fuck, it is. Okay, so that's calcium. All right, so calcium is just this white rock. Good to know. So things are going to get more complicated. I think what we need to start with then, if we're going to do this, is we need to build a base core. And I think, oh yeah, let's stick this sucker right here. Uh-oh, something heard me. Fuck you, bug. Now, I guess my other question, am I gonna build? I think I might need to build more of these core things.
Ambush! That was close.
I might need to build more base cores to support the rail system. That is my concern. We're gonna find out though in a minute. All right, so we've got this. What happens? Oh, hi. Oh, Jesus. You're gonna jump scare the crap out of me, asshole. Get out of here.
Reloading.
Nobody likes you. Try this again. How far can I take this? Can I just... Building is too long. Okay. Can I do... Okay, so actually, how do these work? They'll support... I kind of want to figure out how those work. Oh, what? What do you mean infection cloud? Oh my god. Where the hell did the infection cloud come from? Okay, apparently there's just an infection weather effect. Got it, got it. God damn it. First, I'm trying to set this shit up. Now, what happened? Building is too long still. So what we'll do is we'll just build them every so often. We got to get it. Chasing up. Okay, so rails can just keep going. There is no need to have them under a base thing, it looks like. Maybe? Smelter. All right, we're going to take the smelter. We're going to stick it right here, just like we have been doing with all of them. And we need rail. Oh, I think that that action cloud is moving. Is that enough power? Oh, I gotta request it. That's right. Oh, I don't know how to make calcium blocks yet. That's right. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to...
Sam, you seem to be the only scientifically competent person here. Could you look at my calculations when you have a moment? I'm designing a dome under which a city could be built.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
I am, of course, also considering tunnels, like on Mars, but designing a structure that could withstand Ruptura is simply much more intellectually stimulating.
I don't think we should be colonizing this planet at all.
How short-sighted.
Storage depot. We're gonna set this up here, just so that I can start getting the calcium coming in. We are going to store calcium. Now, my hope is that it's going to start bringing it over. I just gotta wait for it to actually show up. Might take a minute. Might take a little bit. It's also entirely possible I don't have enough power going. I am literally at my grid capacity. Okay. So it should be making calcium. Should be. Waiting to see what, if I can spot anything coming along. Come on. Come on, you can do it, little ore extractor. Come on. Okay. Is there something wrong? I would have expected to see something by now, I thought. Did I not connect something correctly?
Mama. Good stuff.
Like, I unfortunately can't get in there now because of the infection. can. It doesn't look like it's working. Is there not enough power for the extractor? I might be at my power capacity for the storage thing. Got it. All right. Let's go see if we can make another one. Make more power. We'll just set this over with all of the other power. Spoiler alert, that wasn't the issue. And it turns out the infection is so persistent that not even the rupture wave is enough to get rid of it. And after another 20 minutes of trying to figure this out, we table the issue for now and go back to exploring the planet. I think what we're gonna do, I guess, is we're gonna check out that thing up at the top. And see if that's some sort of old settlement.
Looks good.
That might have some stuff in it for us.
Good stuff.
I was hoping these were going to be servants. But nice. Okay, so I got a few beasties. I got 4 of them. Let's see.
Ambush.
I mean, I'm the one ambushing.
Eat that.
And it definitely appears to be you do more damage the closer something is to you. Have a good night, Zeeks. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
One less bastard.
Level up combat. Let's see if we can get up here.
You're
And that is
nearing
getting
the
us...
abandoned outpost of a previous expedition.
Oh.
Search the area. You'll find equipment and information you can use.
I hope I have enough
Can
ammo
I
for
use
this.
any of what's left standing?
Unfortunately, no. All buildings were created for a core that was an older model, incompatible with the current version of the building tools programming. But
Figures.
it's okay. Look on the bright side. Anything you find here is yours. I won't tell anyone.
I can't even build anything here?
Officially, this is still territory belonging to the IRO and its partners.
Uh-oh, new bugs!
Even though they failed, it doesn't change the
I
fact
definitely
that
don't
they
have enough
the exception.
ammo! Go, 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 go! Ow, ow, ow. That hurts so friggin' much. All right, I don't have enough ammo. Are they still chasing? Yeah, all right. So we're not gonna go back up there until I have a better gun, or at the very least, a lot more ammo, because that was a lot of dudes. So many dudes. Who's that? Are they still chasing me? Oh my god.
Pretty little mushroom.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Oh my god, it's a bigger one.
You won't know until you try it.
Changing mags.
They are still fucking chasing me. Damn. Oh, red water. Asshole. Oh, I hear you skittering. Okay, so those are the babies of those. Okay, we're done. Oh, maybe not. Here's something. There you are. I see you. I see you. Okay.
Ambush.
Oh god.
Reloading.
What's coming for me now? Where? Where is it? Another one. 2 more. Definitely need more ammo. So we got red water now. That doesn't do anything.
Come to mama.
At least, not that we can see yet. Okay. Well, that was kind of a shame. I think our next step is going to be probably to work on figuring out what gets us better weapons. Better weapons, I think, are our next step so that I can go check that outpost. I'm thinking like some sort of assault rifle, something of that nature. Also grab things more like these hydro bulbs so we can get upgrades to our food and our water. Yeah, I went through a lot of ammo doing this. I went through basically 100 shots killing stuff tonight. Jeez. Uh-oh, coming. I hear you. Shit. Piss off. Is there another one still? Yeah, there it is. They aggro really far away. There's another one coming still, isn't there? Where is it? I mean, the good news is they come straight for you.
Reloading.
So it's actually not that hard to find them. You just got to keep moving. You just need to hope you know where they are or where they're coming from so you can stay ahead of them. But let's go ahead and pop on over. The infection cloud is still there. All right. So I think what we need to do is we need to figure out what gives us weapons, or the next level of weapons. Equipment upgrade, war bond. All right, so war bonds is what we need to get to. So to do the next level here, we are going to need wolfram wire, and then we'll probably need titanium or wolfram plates, and then whatever the next thing is here. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to set our orders to go to Griffiths. We are going to go with wolfram wire. Do this as well, wolfram wire. We are going to set the fabricator to be making wolfram wire. Go. That gave us that. And now it's going to start pulling in all the wolfram. And get that started. Cool. All right. So we're going to be working towards weapons so that we can absolutely get over there and not die, hopefully. Because that's going to be fun to not die. In the meantime, we can probably also work on just getting more ammo, which is just going to be making a bunch of these. So that'll give us another, that'll give us 300 shots. That'll be actually probably enough to handle that area. But in the meantime, we're going to be sending out the wolfram wire to finish this order and keep upgrading things. So, but I think that's probably a good spot for us to end it. We've got a couple of mysteries here. We got to figure out what's going on with this infection stuff. I have no clue why this is still here, why it's not dissipating. Because I went out there and it wasn't there when we first got there. And I don't know if there is some sort of building or something that we need to set up that's going to, I don't know, cleanse infection. Maybe there's something actually in the medical thing or the medical tree that we got to get that will help make areas not toxic for us anymore. Maybe, I don't know. But that will get us our calcium, which will get us a whole bunch of other stuff that we can work on so we can continue to explore more. So everybody, thank you so much for coming to hang out with us. Thank you again to Creepy Jar for the
temperature isn't going
This
wild,
has been
this
awesome.
planet can be
This has just been a
really
really cool experience, and I am so happy that I am enjoying it. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of it and hopefully experiencing the first update content coming down the pipeline in the near future. So everybody, thanks for being here. Look forward to seeing you here next time. Until then, please stay awesome, stay primed, and have an amazing rest of your night. Peace out, y'all.